No, it's not the shoulder. Well, the shoulder's part of it.
What's the other part?
All the other parts.
Some people say it's only men who get called out for being too forward on camera. But when the tables turn, the internet suddenly goes quiet.
You were in my dream last night. It was quite realistic, actually.
Today, we are looking at those surprising moments when famous women let loose and put male celebrities right in the spotlight.
Is it I really want you, Conan?
This is all about female celebrities openly thirsting over their male co-stars, talk show hosts, and even interviewers. Chelsea Handler flirting boldly with male star on TV. Chelsea leaned forward with a smirk and reminded Michael that last time they met, people noticed their chemistry.
Last time I was on, I forgot to tell you, last time I was on, everybody said we had major chemistry.
Oh, yeah, people were saying
that you were hitting on.
Then she told him, straight up, that he was the one hitting on her, not the other way around.
And I said, you have a girlfriend, because no disrespect to her, but you were hitting on me.
Chelsea did not hold back. She said he was basically throwing himself at her.
No, I didn't need to hit on you, okay? You were hitting on me, you were throwing your body at me.
She wrapped it up with a thank you, like she was flattered by all the attention.
And I just want you to know I appreciate it.
I will strap myself down for this interview.
Then out of nowhere, she made a bold confession about her type, right in front of everyone.
We get along well.
We do
would
get along
have a lot
well.
of fun together.
Well, I love black guys.
Michael just laughed and played along, making a sweet joke in return.
You know that about me.
No matter who you are, chocolate helps everybody. Everybody likes your chocolate.
When Sophia Loren could not stop flirting with Marcello Mastroianni on camera, Sophia started the teasing with a sly smile and gently called Marcello a Latin lover, like it was a casual fact she had no doubt about.
Truly?
Yes, he is a Latin lover.
Marcello looked caught off guard, but he tried to act like he disagreed. Sophia started laughing and covered her mouth, enjoying every second.
I am a Latin lover.
He asked her with a confused look if she really thought of him that way. She just kept smiling at him with that same charm. She complimented his looks in the sweetest way, and it was hard to tell if she was joking or serious. She even said he would make a perfect husband. Her voice was calm, but there was a strong spark in how she said it.
You are handsome. You're beautiful.
No,
You're a marvelous man.
Marcello tried to laugh it off, but she ended it with a soft question, like she was daring him to deny it.
You could be a wonderful husband, a wonderful companion for a woman, and I think I could imagine you as a Latin.
She finished with a warm little nickname, and Marcello laughed and accepted it like a sweet compliment.
Tremendous. A worker of love.
Right before the clip ended, Sophia looked at him and repeated the nickname softly. It was a moment full of real affection.
I tell you, my machine doesn't work in this way.
Jennifer Lawrence thirsts over Timothée Chalamet on live show. Jennifer Lawrence did not hold back during this interview when she started talking about Timothée Chalamet. She joked that she was basically just waiting for him to grow older. The way she looked around and smiled while saying it made the moment funnier.
To get like a little bit older, buttering them up.
Text him right now.
And then like a pig for slaughter.
She kept the same energy and even said she would strike when he hits 30. Her words made everyone laugh, and her delivery was full of playful confidence. Then the scene quickly switched to their romantic moment from the movie.
And I'm going to swing right in there as soon as he's like 30. Just tell him to wait.
Back to the interview, Jennifer kept praising him and said he was talented and hot. She smiled and looked straight ahead like she meant it. Then came the playful comment about his age, asking for confirmation with a smirk.
So talented and hot. He's old enough to say that, right? He's over 18.
She ended with a dramatic joke, pretending to be shocked as if it would be bad if he were not legal. The audience loved it, and it was a perfect end to her thirsty but funny moment.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's 22. It's
What
fine.
if I was like, he's hot, and he was like 15?
Khloe and Heidi compete over Michael B. Jordan on live stage. Michael B. Jordan was standing on stage in a maroon suit, calm and confident. Khloe Fineman turned to him with a soft smile and playful energy. She started flirting in a way that made it clear she was not joking.
What's up, Khloe?
Not much.
much. I know you're single, but did you know that I'm single?
Michael responded with a light tease. Khloe leaned in closer, bold and flirty, not backing down at all.
Don't you date that hot writer?
Not if you're available.
He gave a low hum and rubbed his hands like he was thinking. Khloe reacted like she was thrilled.
Hey, could you remind me how to...
Then came the surprise. Heidi Gardner suddenly slid in, smiling sweetly but clearly trying to take over.
Spell your number.
Hey, Chloe, don't you have to go away?
Oh, I'm sorry, bitch.
Khloe faked a polite response, but then mouthed something not so polite. Heidi just smiled like she won.
Hey, Mackie B.
Lana Parrilla gets bold with Craig Ferguson. The show starts off calm, but Craig Ferguson already looks like he knows something wild is coming. He leans back in his chair, hand on his cheek like he is half exhausted, half entertained. Then out of nowhere, Lana Parrilla reaches across and touches his leg, not shy at all. Craig barely holds it together.
You can do that for as long as you like.
She laughs hard, throws her head back, and keeps her eyes locked on him. It is clear she is enjoying every bit of this. Craig looks up, half smiling, a little stunned, but also clearly enjoying the attention.
I'm actually now stuck in this position for a minute or two.
He leans back again, still holding that same pose, now even more dramatic. With a voice full of sarcasm, he says he is stuck like this for a minute. The way he plays along makes it even funnier.
Favorite new word?
In Spanish?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Celebrity banter. When women turn on the charm. Miranda Kerr lights up the stage as she teases Rove McManus on his own show. She starts by sharing a playful secret, smiling warmly, which instantly catches Rove's attention. His curious look shows he is hooked right away.
Got something to confess.
Okay.
Miranda's shy laugh and small gesture show she is enjoying the moment as she delivers a fun line about a dream she had. Rove's eyes widen and his smile grows, clearly surprised and intrigued by what she says.
You were in my dream last night. It was quite realistic, actually.
Rove leans in more, inviting Miranda to share more details, his playful smile showing he is fully engaged. Miranda keeps her confident tone, hinting at flirtation, and the audience reacts with laughter.
Is it one we can share?
The mood stays light and funny when Miranda reveals that the flirtatious dream was about someone else. Rove is caught off guard, reacting with a mix of surprise and amusement. The other guest joins in the laughter, completing the playful moment.
You just say you were quite flirtatious. And I kind of liked it.
When Jordana Brewster turn up the flirtation, here we see Jordana Brewster and Craig Ferguson on a talk show. Jordana starts with a bold, playful comment, making it clear she wants to catch Craig's attention. Their chemistry creates a lively and entertaining moment on the show. Then, Craig reacts with surprise and amusement, raising his eyebrows and smiling while trying to stay composed.
What a lovely dress. You look sensational.
I wore it for you.
Really?
Yes.
Next, Jordana explains she chose her dress just to impress Craig, keeping eye contact in a sincere tone.
My plan is to seduce you.
Seduce me?
Later, Craig jokes about the situation, pretending to be flustered but clearly enjoying the playful teasing.
Seduce me?
Yes, I heard you're a big flirt, and I like flirting. I really do, I love it.
Jordana challenges Craig to show his flirting skills, and he responds with mock embarrassment and laughter.
I like the ones who engage back.
Well, I absolutely.
When Helen Mirren surprises Stephen with a bold kiss, Stephen Colbert welcomes Dame Helen Mirren on his show. She steps closer and kisses him on the lips, showing confidence and charm. Stephen looks stunned, but quickly smiles and joins in the moment with a gentle touch. Then, Stephen reacts with a mix of surprise and delight, gently touching Helen as the audience cheers loudly. Next, Helen moves playfully, leading Steven to the guest area, showing her confidence and warm smile. Steven laughs as Helen playfully pats him, both sharing a light and friendly moment. Finally, Helen explains with a smile that she had wanted to do this for years, leaving Steven flustered but clearly charmed.
Dreaming of doing that for about, 15 years. So
I suddenly can't remember any questions.
When Demi Moore showed her admiration openly, David Letterman welcomes Demi Moore on his show. Right from the start, Demi shows a playful boldness that surprises David and excites the audience. As she approaches, she cheekily squeezes David's backside, catching him off guard. They share a warm hug, both laughing and enjoying the fun moment. This scene perfectly shows how some female stars do not hesitate to express their admiration. Then, David shows a mix of shock and pleasure, quickly smiling and reacting to Demi's bold move. Next, they share a warm hug, both smiling and laughing, showing clear enjoyment of the moment. Later, Demi teases David with a playful compliment about his appearance, keeping the fun mood alive.
Buddy, I don't have the blues anymore.
Amy Adams cannot handle Superman. Amy sat with Katie Couric and Henry, and instantly the teasing began. She was being sarcastic, but everyone could see she meant it.
We're saved by many a Superman.
Was it the Chris Reeve Superman?
It was the Christopher Reeve, yeah.
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 She then laughed and admitted how often people bring up her obsession with Henry. She joked about it leading to something more serious.
We actually screen tested with some of the guys that were up for the J.J. Abrams script.
Right.
And then...
She even dared the world to look into his eyes and not smile. It was funny but honest.
For a casting director for Superman Returns. Did not get either.
Henry just kept smiling, a little shy, but clearly enjoying all the attention. He looked like he was used to it, but still flattered.
Those parts, clearly. So
well, so you're in good
today,
company.
which is great, yeah.
Madonna shoots her shot at Bieber on live TV. While everyone was just laughing and playing the game, Madonna turned to Justin with a straight face and called him something that made the audience go crazy.
I know. I feel like I'm getting to know my new boyfriend.
Justin froze for a second, then gave a shy smile and reached out to pull her in for a quick hug. He looked both flattered and amused. Right after that, he glanced around with a smirk, as if asking the room, "Did that really just happen?" Even Ellen tried to keep the moment going, asking for more questions, but Madonna looked like she had already said everything she needed to.
Come up with a question and we'll answer it right now on the spot.
Pedro Pascal becomes the star of the night without saying a word. Chelsea had the crowd laughing already, but when she brought up Pedro Pascal, everything changed. Her joke was bold and loud, and the camera caught Pedro just in time.
Everyone became horny for Pedro Pascal.
Pedro threw his head back and laughed like he was not expecting it, but loved every second. Animated hearts floated over him, and the crowd totally lost it. Right after that, Emma Stone had a totally different reaction. She gave a polite smile and looked down. You could tell she was a little unsure how to react.
That's right.
Chelsea then smiled big and wrapped it all up, ready to start the show, knowing she had already made her point.
Let's get the show started.
Hearst on full display, Tiffany's bold move on Leo. Tiffany opens with a wild face that makes the crowd laugh even before she speaks.
He told me to make a list. So Leonardo was on that list, okay? So, and it was to get pregnant.
Later, she casually explains that Leonardo DiCaprio was on her goals list, but not for a handshake.
So when I saw him, I was like, got to work on the goals.
Jimmy Kimmel completely loses it, and Tiffany just sits back, enjoying the madness.
So I just want to tell you something. He's like, what? I was like, I want to hit. He's like, what? I said, I want to hit that.
Then came the boldest moment. Tiffany tells how she looked Leonardo in the eye and said what she really wanted.
I ain't talking about drugs.
She even cleared it up for him, just in case there was any confusion.
And he was like, oh, you're hilarious. And I was like, no, there's stipulations to it, though.
Kendall could not handle seeing Brad Pitt. Kendall smiled wide when Brad Pitt came up. She was clearly into it.
Brad Pitt and Rihanna, that would be...
I feel like, come on.
They're
so gorgeous.
But you just saw...
Jimmy mentioned Kanye's Sunday service and asked if she saw Brad there.
Brad at, because I know Kanye
Sunday
had
service.
his service.
Yeah.
He does these services on Sunday.
Yeah.
Kendall said Brad was there, and she looked excited talking about it.
On Sunday,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt went to it.
He did. He was there. I think he's been a couple times, but that was the first time that I was.
Then she admitted she left early just because she was too nervous to meet him.
And I literally left early. I couldn't even. I just saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it was so good. And
She laughed and said she did not want to ruin her perfect image of him.
no, because isn't there a saying like don't ever meet your superhero or whatever? I don't know. I just love him so much. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Jimmy teased that Brad might be nervous meeting her.
And
Wow.
leave.
No
I get
way.
nervous, and I like.
Well, I guess that you would get nervous. You'd probably be nervous meeting you. Please.
When Kate Mara kissed Craig Ferguson. So here, Craig opens the chat by saying something that clearly caught Kate a little off guard. He leans back, looks at her with a teasing smile, and makes her feel like she is the one who makes talking hard. Kate laughs and plays along, asking if it is because of her shoulder, while lightly touching it. She is smiling, acting casual, but clearly enjoying the attention.
No, I find it very difficult to talk to you.
Is it the shoulder?
Craig keeps up his flirty tone, saying that the shoulder is only part of it. His expression is smooth but playful. He is clearly enjoying her reaction. Now Kate is curious and asks him what the other reason is. Her voice is calm, but you can tell she is amused and wants to know what he will say next.
No, it's not the shoulder. Well, the shoulder's part of it.
What's the other part?
All the other parts.
Then Craig points at her and says something that makes it very clear he is not just talking about her shoulder. His tone turns more cheeky, but it is still playful and fun.
Blushing a little bit. What is in that cup?
Kate laughs hard and hides her face, clearly blushing. It is one of those moments where the guest tries to stay cool, but ends up just being flattered.
You can have a drink of it, good. Put your hand in the snake and then drink up.
This is the side you drink out of, right?
That's the side I drink out of.
When Cher left Letterman speechless. Cher came out playful and bold, standing next to David with that confident smile. She teased him about an old moment on the show, and he tried to play it cool.
Once a long time ago, on the first show, I called you an ass.
Oh, yes.
Then just when the tone was still light, she called him out with a smile. He laughed, but you could tell it caught him off guard in a funny way.
29 years ago. Wow. Well, that's very nice of you. And I always took it with a grain of salt.
No, you didn't.
And then came the twist. She went from joking to something much more real. Her voice softened, and suddenly the room felt quieter.
I'm not kidding, no bull. I really love you, and I'm going to miss you.
But she did not stop there. She moved in, wrapped her arms around him, and gave him a warm, affectionate kiss right on the lips. And just like that, the whole mood changed. David looked completely stunned, flattered, and honestly, kind of speechless. Wow. When Alice and Janney flirt with Graham Norton. Here Allison starts telling Graham about a special trick Meryl Streep shared to improve on-camera kisses. She shows the area on her face, making the story clear and lively. Allison continues the story, explaining how Meryl used her hands just before kissing. Graham listens with a big smile, clearly entertained by what she is saying.
Here. And they look better when they're pulled back, so she came in to kiss me and she went like this.
Next, Allison shows Graham the trick in action. She gently pulls back his cheeks while Graham reacts with a funny, surprised face. The guests around are laughing and enjoying the moment.
I look fabulous.
After the kiss, Graham reacts with surprise and amusement, joking about how good he looks now. Everyone laughs as the friendly teasing continues.
Out of 15.
When Emilia Clarke had a sweet and shy moment with Matt LeBlanc. Here, Graham starts by asking Emilia if she spoke to Matt. Emilia looks a bit shy but happy while answering, and Matt watches her with a gentle smile.
Now, Emilia Clarke, did you get to chat with everyone backstage?
Yeah, kind of.
Emilia is clearly flustered and giggles as she talks with Matt, who is smiling warmly. The playful energy is clear between them.
Did you get to talk to him?
Yeah, kind of, maybe.
Emilia Clarke.
Graham teases Emilia about liking Matt, making everyone laugh. Matt reacts with a good-natured laugh and a bashful smile.
Clarke loves Matt LeBlanc.
Hi. Hi.
Emilia asks Matt to say his famous phrase to her. When Matt does, Emilia lights up with pure joy and laughter, showing how much she loves the moment.
Actually blushing. Yeah, I just think you're wicked.
When a playful moment unfolded between Cheryl and Michael B. Jordan. The atmosphere was light as Cheryl shifted her focus playfully towards Michael, showing clear interest with a cheeky smile and gesture.
Enjoy doing that.
I do.
Yeah, so why do you take the big long breaks? Why don't you just keep doing the thing you like doing?
Michael reacted with laughter and a bit of bashfulness, clearly amused by Cheryl's playful attention.
I needed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely needed it. You know when you get into a routine and you're like on a
Graham Norton then made a light joke about the moment, adding to the fun mood of the show.
I just needed a break.
Get your spirit together. Yeah, get your heart and spirit, get this right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Dawn French joined the fun, teasing Cheryl about her choice, while Michael looked on with a smile.
And also, you seem very kind of ballsy in this. It seems kind of, I don't know, the dancing seems really strong.
Diane Keaton showing open admiration for Justin Bieber. On Ellen DeGeneres' show, a funny and sweet moment happened between Diane Keaton and Justin Bieber. Diane answered Ellen playfully about dating younger men with a mix of charm and humor.
Are you excited that it's Bieber week? Oh, yeah.
When Justin Bieber appeared, Diane showed a huge surprise and joy, standing up and reacting strongly.
Oh, my God!
Diane quickly hugged Justin Bieber with excitement, while he smiled and accepted warmly. Diane kissed Justin on the cheeks with great enthusiasm, still looking thrilled. Diane thanked Justin with a big smile, and they agreed to meet after the show.
That's real beauty.
Yeah. We did not ask you to do that. We didn't know he was going to do it.
When Chris Hemsworth made the whole sofa lose control, as Graham introduced the next guest, just the name of Chris made Leslie throw her head back with a huge sigh, and Kate reacted like she could faint.
There, another addition to the cast, our good friend Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I mean.
Then, Graham teased them with a shirtless picture of Chris, and the audience cheered while the women stared at the screen like it was too much to handle.
I think I've got a picture of Chris Hemsworth.
Is he crying?
I do, yes.
Then, Kate joked that it felt like Chris was walking straight out of the screen, and Leslie followed up with a funny comment that made everyone laugh.
That's just him coming out of the trailer.
It's him coming out of the trailer.
When Dakota Johnson and Leslie Mann flirt with male host on camera, right from the start, Leslie complimented his socks while Dakota joined in with a playful look.
How cute your socks are.
Thank you. Now, no one sees them on TV, but I know that they're there. So.
We know they're there.
Yeah.
Then, without much hesitation, Dakota casually asked if he was single. Chris said yes, and Leslie instantly called him handsome.
Are you single?
I am single.
You're handsome.
Wow, thank you. Tell me more.
You have cute socks.
They started checking him out like they were auditioning him instead. Dakota pointed out his socks again, while Leslie commented on his muscles. Suddenly, Leslie even shouted off camera, calling others to come look at the hot guy. Chris could only laugh.
Harvey! Olivia! You guys! Look! Hot guy! Hot guy!
This is amazing!
Soon after, things got more playful. Dakota asked him to take off his shirt. He hesitated but started unbuttoning slowly, joking about it.
Can you take off your shirt?
Which one?
All of them. All of it.
Sure. We can start with the jacket here.
The two women laughed and demanded more buttons. Chris gave in, and they all laughed even harder.
How about 2 buttons? 2 buttons.
Oh, it's two more buttons?
Yes. Otherwise, we won't speak.
Yeah.
By the time he had 2 buttons undone, Dakota and Leslie gave him full approval.
Interview like this?
Okay.
As the interview ended, Chris said this was the best interview ever. It is hard to disagree.
Great. Can everyone leave?
It's the best interview ever.
Halle Berry flirts boldly with Conan O'Brien on live TV. As Conan brought up rumors about who Halle was dating, she listened with a knowing smile and casual attitude. Then she flipped the script in a way no one expected.
You're single, and of course, these people love to try and figure out who you're dating.
She joked about the names the media linked her with, throwing them out casually with a smirk. Then suddenly she leaned in and said she actually wanted Conan.
6 months ago, then Michael De Lorenzo, then Suge Knight. I mean, the list goes on, but what they really don't know.
For a moment, Conan froze like he could not believe it. The audience screamed and cheered while he sat there, wide-eyed, trying to stay cool.
I really want you, Conan.
Nicki Minaj hyping up Michael B. Jordan on stage. Nicki Minaj stood on stage looking bold and full of attitude, wearing an outfit that left no one guessing. She gave a big thanks to the designer for her outfit, then suddenly turned the mood playful. She called out Michael B. Jordan in front of the whole crowd with a cheeky tone and a suggestive smirk.
And shout out to Donatella Versace for custom making this outfit for me. And shout out.
As the camera cut to Michael B. Jordan, he laughed with a mix of surprise and pride. His smile was wide, and he looked like he could not believe it. The crowd's loud reaction only made it better.
And shout out to Michael B. Jordan, because he's going to be taking it off of me tonight.
Then came Chadwick Boseman from the side, giving Michael a playful hug, like a friend saying, "You really just won." His face showed how happy he was for him.
Nigga, we made it.
Kevin Hart joined in too, walking over with a big grin and pulling Michael in for a hype handshake. Everyone around them, including Jamie Chung and Winston Duke, was clapping, laughing, and clearly loving the moment.
Hey, we made it.
That's it for today's video. If you like the content, hit like and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Comment below your favorite moment and who we should cover next. Your suggestions might end up in the next episode. See you in the next one.